almost every lake in the state of Florida is impaired in some degree. Newnans is really impaired. And so we've got to do something. We've got to get ahead of this game. It's only getting worse.
Well, Newnans Lake is the defining geographic feature of East Gainesville, and a lot of people really love Newnans Lake. It's a place where people fish and they go boating. It's a rare Florida lake that when you're out here, you don't see houses and docks everywhere. I mean, from where I can sit, I can see kind of one house and maybe two docks. And so having a lake this wild, this close to a major urban area like Gainesville is a very rare thing.
It's part of a interconnected system of lakes that includes Orange Lake, Loch Luce Lake, Paynes Prairie, all of which drains south into Orange Creek and then eventually into the Ocklawaha River.
Newnans Lake, it's had kind of a 50-year legacy of different insults and different forms of pollution.
In addition to the common pressures and challenges that impair so many Florida lakes, Newnans Lake has suffered from the massive drainage ditches built around the Gainesville airport in the 1940s. These ditches exposed a phosphate layer that fed heavy concentrations of this nutrient into the lake.
Water moves quickly through these creeks, and when it rains, it pulls some of the sediments, and that is very rich in phosphorus. So that's one source that we are trying to treat. Another source that we're really trying to treat with this wetland is the legacy pollutants that are stored in the sediments. So if you were to go out and dig into the bottom of this lake, you would find it's a very thick muck. And in that is stored a lot of old nitrogen and phosphorus, and that's what we need to address to really improve this water quality.
This Newnans Lake Cleanup Appropriations request is the third phase of this transformational project. With the help of the state legislature, we have completed the cost, benefit, and engineering analyses to stem the flow of pollutants into the lake and are now ready to tackle the legacy pollution. This innovative project pumps water into a tiered wetland constructed on land owned by the state, similar to the Sweetwater wetland constructed adjacent to Paynes Prairie. The water is cleaned as it travels through the wetland back into the lake. This project will serve as a pilot that can be repeated across the state to clean up our precious lakes.
The county is willing to do their part. We have some local sources of money, and we understand, for example, long-term operation and maintenance. The county would commit to that.
It took us, 50 years to really pollute this lake, and I think we should not assume we can fix it overnight, but if we get on it, this thing will be back to the way it was, which is an absolutely beautiful resource that everybody in Alachua County will love and be proud to be part of helping fix it.